everybody, and welcome to Clicked, where we sit down with some of Deltek's best and brightest SDRs and find out what makes them so successful. Today, I am joined by Krisia Lazo, who is on the agency team for the SDR organization. Krisia, welcome.
Thank you.
We're so excited for you to come in and join us. You've had an amazing Q4, hitting about 128% to your Q4 goals. Talk to me a little bit. What do you think kept the consistency and made you successful in those 3 months last quarter?
Yeah, so one of the things that really allowed me to hit that number this quarter was planting the seeds from the moment that I joined the team. And not only that, but also continuously nurturing the relationships, even after I had received a no from certain prospects and agencies. This also allowed me to really stay in touch with them whenever it was time to reevaluate their systems and solutions. So if they, during quarter 1 or quarter 2, were not ready to reevaluate those solutions, I continued to nurture and stay in touch with them. So come quarter 4, I had all these agencies that I had kept the relationship with, that now it was time for them to have those solutions. And since I had stayed top of mind and had allowed them to realize that we wanted to throw our hat in the ring, that's how I was able to bring it all back. And in quarter 4, it was just great because they all wanted to talk.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, because that nurture process is definitely part of being a successful SDR, and it kind of pays off when you stick the course and kind of keep consistent and find those little wins that become revisits and great opportunities. So that's amazing. That's a great advice. What do you think what is something that you wish that you knew in month 1 that would have totally changed the game for you that you know now?
Yeah. So I felt like spending quality time with quality people was a concept that was really helpful for me. And I didn't know that as soon as I joined. So there's a number of people within an organization that you're trying to get in contact with that may not be the best person to handle that conversation, whether it be about operations or finance or technology. So really learning to organize my time and focus on the right roles and personas, that honestly was a game changer, and it would have been such a good thing to focus on that month 1.
Right, starting it early could have probably gotten you just that much further ahead, but that's great advice to know to keep in your back pocket for future roles that you go into too. That's great. So you have one of the best relationships that I've seen with collaborating with your AEs and your reps, and you really step in sync. Talk to me a little bit about a couple of things that other SDRs could implement with their AEs right now that would probably breed some success for them as well.
Yeah, I think the thing that helped me the most was that I understood that our relationships were, if someone won, then the other person wins as well. So it's a win-win relationship. And I think as soon as you realize that, that's when everything starts to click. What really helped me was throwing weekly or bi-weekly meetings into their calendar as soon as I met them. But not only that, also frequently communicating with them outside of these meetings. So these communications would be where I cover specific topics like messaging for a specific account, or talking about different messaging for personas for email or LinkedIn messages, things like that. So not only your weekly, more formal meetings, but also just making sure to communicate with them throughout the week as well.
Right. Yeah. Keeping that strategy, but also communication open is definitely huge for that continued success. So really nice work there. So on every episode of Clicked, we always ask the SDRs, when did it all just click? When did it all just click for you?
So I think I love that. For me, it all clicked definitely once I got off ramp and I actually started focusing on the SDR advanced program. The SDR advanced program is super helpful because you guys laid out the work and the timelines and basically everything we need to do to be successful. So as soon as I got off ramp and I knew that I was starting to be measured, following the SDR program really helped me to hit certain goals within the specific timeframes. And that also put a little bit of pressure on me to perform and exceed. This really allowed me to focus on high priority tasks and put a priority on attention to detail as well.
No, that's great. It definitely makes a difference when you're really coming in and being intentional with your time as well, and making sure that what you're doing is breeding success and kind of giving those results that you're looking for. So that's amazing. Great answers. Well, everybody, thank you so much, Krisia, for joining us on another episode of Clicked. And just before we go, this will be my final sign off. As for a year and a half of being the host of Clicked, I am turning over the reins. I'm very excited for what's to come for this organization and for Clicked in itself, and can't wait to see you all soon.